listening to Mixed Results Pot Tots with Nick and Kevin, rolling dice, flipping cards, and diving deep into your favorite stories. Hey!
And welcome to the Mixed Results Podcast. I am Kevin with Mix Kimmy 190 and my co-host
Nick with Unexpected Results MTG, and our guest today,
Jeezis.
Welcome in.
We've wanted
Long time.
Yes, we've wanted to interview for a long time. We know you have a crazy work schedule.
Yeah, a little bit.
No,
Too much, too often.
but it's for a good addiction, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, Fat Jesus, what is your name and how old are you?
My name's Chad. I am 44 wonderful years old.
And not a day looking over 30, my friend.
Yeah. Sure.
Well, Chad, where are you from?
I live in northeast Wisconsin, right on the border of where Green Bay and Lake Michigan mix.
Okay. How long have you been living there?
My whole life.
Okay.
Born and raised just like me in my spot. Nice.
Yeah.
Kevin, you were born and raised in your city, right?
My what?
Your city.
Yeah, my city, yes.
Your city.
Yep. Born and raised in Salt Lake. Yeah.
Not a lot of people stay in their hometowns, so that's surprising that we have 3.
Yeah.
Mine is a black hole. I moved away like 4 times and come back
Oh, okay.
a year or less later.
Really?
Yeah.
Where have you gone?
I went to Milwaukee for like 4 or 5 months. I lived up north in backwoods of nowhere, and I stayed in Chicago for a little over a year.
Okay.
Pre-kids.
Great kids.
Pre-kids.
Yeah, changes a lot.
Well, what was like growing up in Wisconsin? Did you have any siblings? What kind of activities did you do as a kid?
I got one older brother. He's 3 years older than me. And if anyone knows the 80s, that's it. Come home when the street light's on. Drinking from the water hose. Can only come inside once or twice. Stay till it's dark. Pretty basic for an 80s baby, really. What everyone would expect. Real chill, no rules. Wiping out on your bike every day and going back for more. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to say, you said you didn't not allowed to come in more than once or twice. Was that like you're inside or you're outside?
Right.
Okay, yep.
That's why we drink from the garden hose.
Yep.
I was a fortunate enough kid to have both parents together through the whole marriage, and they're still together today.
Good.
So
that's awesome.
Don't hear that too often anymore, so
yeah.
I consider myself fortunate for that.
Do they live close to you?
Just on the other side of town, yeah.
Nice. It's really close.
And you mentioned that you have kids. How many kids do you have?
I have.
Talking about them.
My son is 23. My daughter is going to be 22 this year.
Wow, that's awesome.
And you got a grandson, right? We get to see him in
I've got a few videos. Yeah, I've got a few. I got a granddaughter. She's not blood granddaughter, but she is. She's 7. And then August is the one that I got the pictures with. He is 4. And they have another baby that is like a year and a half. Florence.
Very cool.
Nice.
Big family.
Yeah. Well, Chad, what are some things people don't see that you're into?
I don't really have a whole lot of time for much recently because of work, but I do paint every now and again. I used to write.
Really?
More so like the painting was my thing though. I don't have any up in my area. They're all packed away in storage, but it was all oil based paints.
Mm.
I completely forgot about that. And in the live, one time you actually showed us one of your
Yeah,
paintings, and it
yeah. I
was
ran downstairs and got the Midnight
unbelievable.
Junkers.
Yeah.
That took me a long, long time.
And you just you
Was-
don't paint anymore because of time?
Yeah, I work too much. Um, and now that it's spring and summer and fall, I'm going to be fishing all the time. So
Mm-hmm.
Kevin, I don't know if you were part of that live where he showed his painting. If you saw it, you would be like, dude, that would take somebody. It would imagine me taking like decades to finish.
Really?
It's incredible.
Oh, now I want to see it.
that's the painting I put the most time and effort into ever.
How
I
long?
scraped so much paint off of that and started over.
Understandable.
I'll dig it out again one of these times, one of these days.
Yeah, that'd be cool. How long did it take you to make it?
Oh God, I want to say, like honestly, I can't remember anymore. It's definitely over a year though. I would think. That was almost 18, 19 years ago, maybe even 20,
Oh wow.
since I've done something on that scale.
That's incredible. I'd love to see it.
And you mentioned writing. What kind of writing do you do, or did you do?
I wouldn't say journaling, but talking to myself, I guess. I used to do like spoken word at our coffee shop like 25 years ago.
Very cool.
So I'd write those down, other poetry writings and stuff.
Nice. So it was just kind of like an outlet of your inner dialogues and your feelings and stuff like that, and just putting it into paper in an artistic way.
Right.
Very cool.
Cool.
Well, what inspired you to get into content creation?
Honestly, it was boredom, and Final Fantasy had just come out. I quit using all social media for like 5 years and picked up TikTok just for videos, quick videos to scroll through and waste time on.
Mm-hmm.
And I decided, well, one day, okay, I'm going to try this again. Because I used to do it on Instagram very, very little bit. It never took off, but doing it on here definitely took off way quicker than I expected. So I just stuck with it. Now I actually enjoy doing it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Got you hooked.
For sure.
Whereas I think Unexpected and I talked about it before, where I think we both started posting on Instagram and we didn't see much of a attraction there. But I've noticed lately, though, it is starting to get better, I think. Nick, you're starting to post there more, right? How is that?
I am posting more on there. The views are larger, but the interaction is way lower.
Mm-hmm.
And the quality of interaction, I think, is much poorer. There is a lot more negativity being flung around more free, willy-nilly. You got a lot more internet trolls on that app compared to here. Even when there is somewhat of a negative response on one of my videos here, it's usually a constructive conversation happening in the replies, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
So I don't pay attention to it. I post my videos now that back on there, like I stopped for probably several months, but I'm not paying attention too much to that app.
Okay. Well, Chad, what was your very first video, and how do you feel about it now?
It was a Final Fantasy opening. and I felt so stupid making it at the time. And I went back and rewatched it for this, and oh my god, is it terrible? Please do not go, and I'm serious. I'm not saying I want you to go look at my first video for views. Don't look at it, because if I get more than 3 likes, I'm gonna just delete it. For real. It's that bad. I wish I could erase the entire first month of doing it.
Everybody starts somewhere.
Right, right. It was still worth it. I mean, I like it now, so I'm good.
Still part of growth. And plus, you have much more courage than me. I have refused to look at any of my old videos.
I've looked
We're all
at
gonna go back and look at them now.
Yeah. I've looked at my beginning ones, and they were just the ones that had the like the AI voice talking for me, and me just showing pictures. So like it wasn't as bad, but I haven't looked at the parts where I actually was on screen. I'm worried about that one. I was nervous about.
I'm more nervous about the ones that I'm talking in, because the first ones that I was in an up onesie, so I know what those ones are.
Well, I thought you started with the wheel, or there were some videos with you on the wheel.
Nope, I was never in the wheel. I was talking in the wheel, but I was never in the wheel.
Well,
what sparked your passion for gaming and your love for all things nerdy?
Probably the fact that I was able to grow up in the 80s and experience video games very young to evolve into, 40 years of video games. What it is. I would definitely say it started with video games. We got our Nintendo in 86. So I was 5 years old.
Wow.
I started playing video games.
What was your first video game that you played? It was Mario?
Yeah, Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt on one cartridge.
Gotta love that.
We didn't have the orange gun though; it was the gray one. And then our cousins and one aunt and uncle, they did board games a lot, and not your conventional Monopoly and Sorry. Good board games, and they were our babysitters growing up. So, couple those together, and it just took off from there.
Did you have a favorite board game that you used to play?
Hero Quest.
Hero Quest.
It was gridded out, and you got your rooms. You roll your dice to move your characters. A wizard, an elf, a dwarf, and a barbarian. And as you explore and open a door, you populate the room with like little plastic or wooden chairs or bookshelves and the enemies. It's like a
little D&D.
Very super simplified D&D.
Yeah.
They actually
see if I can download
it a few years ago through a Kickstarter, and they got tons of expansions for it.
Nice. Is it this? I'm assuming it's not the same people, is it?
No. I forget the name of the company, but they're also the ones that remade Fireball Island a couple of years ago. And I forget what the other one was. Dune. They made an updated Dune that was amazing.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'll have to see if we can get it. That'd be fun to play. Well, as we can see in the background, that you have a bunch of magic. When did you start playing magic?
I was 13. It was Arabian Nights. Right around Christmas time. Is when I got my first box of cards, actually. It was an Arabian Nights. A friend gave me a starter deck from Unlimited that had just come out a few weeks ago. And I liked it, so that's what I wanted for Christmas. And that's all I got. Arabian Nights and starter decks.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I've been playing 32 years, 33 years, something like that.
Nice. And do you still have some of those cards from back then?
No, I have quit Magic 3 separate occasions and sold everything.
Wow.
my most recent adventure was when Dominaria had come out, and Aether Flux and Hour of Devastation were cycling on the standard. So that's when I jumped back in after like 7 or 8 years of not playing at all.
Okay.
I have gotten a lot of stuff since then, but nothing like what I used to have.
Dang.
Now, do you have any regrets for selling those originally? Or was it necessary at the time?
Kit, let's just say if someone invents time travel, we come back to this moment and punch me in the face, and then go back and tell 12-year-old me to never sell his cards. Didn't happen. So,
yeah.
Yeah, never ever sell your collections.
My mom, when I was in high school, asked if I could give my Pokemon cards to my cousin, and I said yes. And that alone is heart-wrenching, right? Because of the value that could have been there. I hope he got some value out of it. But what was more heart-wrenching was my original Magic collection was along with it.
Oh no.
So I didn't have anything super crazy, but all those super nostalgic cards that originally got me into the game are gone. Maybe I had something crazy that I didn't know back then, but yeah. It's a bummer. It's a bummer.
Yep. I kick myself every time I remember that I quit playing Magic 3 times.
Well, since you've been playing Magic for a long time, we know you more as a Commander player, but did you play what other formats did you play growing up?
The first tournaments that I can remember playing was Type 2, which would have been standard 25 years ago. And then the next time, like a realistic tournament, was a double-headed giant for the original Lorwyn. So I didn't play any other tournaments or styles other than kitchen tabletop for years. And then that's pretty much all we played was like just tabletop. Since coming back in with Dominaria, I started with Standard. I dabbled in Modern for a little while, for like a year or two. I really enjoyed Pioneer. I hate Pauper. Pauper is a very, very toxic Pauper deck everywhere you go. And now I solely stick with Commander since the pandemic a few years back. If I play a different format, I'm using someone else's deck.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Do you ever get to like pre-releases or draft nights?
Not anymore too often. If I do, it is a pre-release. The draft nights are always on my weekend that I work. So.
Do you enjoy pre-release?
Oh yeah, I love Sealed is my favorite type of tournament.
Yeah.
All right.
Mine too.
Sealed, then draft.
Interesting.
Okay.
I like limited formats too. Pre-release more than draft, but
pre-release, I feel like it just makes it more fair, and it's exciting to be able to in your small little deck at the same time as everybody else too. So it all depends on what you pull.
Right.
Yep. Yeah, and sometimes it gets really tough, like when you go really hard into a color early, into a draft, and you just get completely cut off. So it's just like, well, I just wasted my entire game plan for the first, third of this draft. Now I have to figure out what I'm gonna do.
Yep.
It happens more often than it don't for me.
I hard force really quick into like a 2-color or 3-color combination. Not recommended. It's not smart. It's not smart. But who's your favorite commander?
Currently, it's Oh, that's so hard. Probably overall, my Sephiroth or my Vivi. But right now, it's my Kratos and Atreus build. That's my newest deck that I'm really enjoying.
Yeah.
Well, you're also putting a lot of effort into it because you're making it God tribal, right?
Yeah, it's probably in its final form right now. I might swap out the Thassa for something different, but I think it's pretty good at the moment.
Which Thassa are you talking about?
Deep Depths, the
Okay.
one that flickers.
Got it. Not running a whole lot of ETB triggers.
Not as many as I thought.
It's fair.
Realistically, I've been using it just to bounce a tapped attacker back, so I got an untapped blocker.
Yeah.
So
Pseudo vigilance, it's pretty good.
it's decent enough.
Which card do you think is overrated and which card is underrated?
I thought about that one for a while, and I can't come up with a single overrated card. I would just like to call out all stacks in general as a large, significant number of stacks. A couple pieces is okay. I built one deck and I kept it together for like 2 weeks and took it apart. That Grand Arbiter I built a while back, that didn't last long at all.
Yeah. I also feel bad because I also despise that card, and I said nothing but complete vitriol towards that deck.
For sure.
But what's an underrated card?
Yeah.
I gotta say, Sensei is a binding top. Nobody ever talks about even the top. Top is so goat. That's probably almost an auto include in every deck I build.
Really?
Just about.
Wow.
Top is used primarily in decks that you can manipulate the top card of your library, but manipulating the top 3 cards of your library in general is usually pretty good. So I've definitely noticed that you're one person who utilizes it just for its base good effect, other than the plus side of having ultimate synergy with another card.
Right. And it's hard to get rid of.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people run a whole lot of removal, and artifact removal is few and far between. Unless someone hits that overloaded Vandal Blast, then I feel bad. Do you have a card, Kevin, that you think is overrated and a card you think is underrated?
No, not that I can think of. Do you?
One card that I think is underrated actually makes me go back to MagicCon when we interviewed Ben Bateman, and he mentioned the 3-mana Tezzeret from Edge of Eternities. And that's really good because at worst it's just like a 3-mana go find my soul ring. And it has plus side to it. So that card I think is severely underrated, and I think should be more of an auto include in a deck that especially is mana hungry. Card that I think is overrated.
It's a hard one because most of them that everybody plays, they're very well. They work really well.
I have a hot take. Command Tower.
What about what? You don't think? What do you Shot.
I think it's overrated.
That's saying Sol Ring's overrated then.
No. that is not that's not true.
If it's so overrated, why does everyone? Why don't you use it in a mono deck and tell me why it's overrated?
I don't use it in a mono deck, and I don't use it in a lot of my 2-color decks.
You should.
Command Tower?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Mono red, no. In my opinion, no.
Yeah. Well, yeah, put it in a mono deck was a joke, but
yeah.
So I
can't get behind you on that one, dude.
So I think especially in mono and 2-color decks, there isn't a whole lot of upside to having a command tower because it's pretty easy to fix. And you get more of a benefit for having a land with a land type, right? And if you're playing against a deck that is very color hungry, your 3, 4, 5-color decks, and they play something like an exotic orchard, you're giving them free access to all colors.
Yeah, but you also get free access to your colors.
I know. That's why I'm saying it's a hot take. I just think it's overrated and it's not an auto include in your 1 and 2-color decks.
Yeah, that's hot. Ouch.
I said it. Come at me. I had to think of something on the spot, all right, and then I had to back it up. So, as you can tell, it was really half-hearted.
Oh, what about Blood Moon?
About what?
Blood Moon.
That's only good in one deck.
It is. There's just a lot of hate on it.
As in overrated or underrated?
Overrated.
Definitely overrated.
I don't think it's overrated in a mono red deck.
Well, right.
No.
That's the only purpose for it, though, is goblins go burr.
Yeah, I don't understand why you would run it in a different deck unless, your strategy was to play a deck that was multicolored but only really needed mountains.
No, it's for other decks. Wait.
Well, yes, but it punishes yourself if you're playing
right.
other colors. So it's like if you were playing a multicolored deck but you only really needed red, I guess. But yeah, I don't see why you'd be playing it in anything other than mono red.
Okay.
I think it's pretty hard not to include it in a mono red deck.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
That's the only place I use it is in my Cranko.
Yep, I have it in my I have my wolf deck. I might need it. I need to add it to Atali.
That you do.
Yep.
That you do.
Well, Chad.
Oh,
go ahead.
Yep, go ahead.
No.
Nope, you go
ahead. You do a lot of pack openings on your account. What has been your favorite set to open and why?
That one was kind of hard too. I liked all the Universe Beyond, the Spider-Man Turtles and Marvel that come out because of childhood, like I said earlier. But regular in-universe sets probably Duskmorn because of the creepy feel. A lot of good cards in Duskmorn too.
Wow.
I mean, that pre-release box was like the feature of your background for the longest time.
It's still there.
Right?
You can see it.
Yeah, it's
with the Marvel superheroes in it.
Superheroes in it right now. Yeah, that's the Duskmorn TV, and you just put your pre-release kit in there. If anyone wants to know, I stole it from somebody I saw on Facebook here when that came out. Probably it's on here.
One of my favorite features.
Are you excited for any of the upcoming sets?
Not exactly.
for this year and next year?
Next year, I am probably more excited for next year's than what's coming the rest of the year. Hobbit, yeah, it's cool. There's going to be a lot of good cards. It's not something I can realistically afford, so I'll be buying singles from that one. Star Trek, I'm not a Star Trek guy, so I'm not going to, argue and debate about it, but it's not for me, so I'm not going to buy it. Reality Fracture looks interesting. I like the idea of another Strixhaven.
Yeah.
But that Aquaman set coming out, where it's all like nautical underwater theme.
Mm-hmm.
Forget the name of it.
Noctis.
No
yes.
flying.
Yes, I am looking forward to that one.
Pre-release is going to be amazing with that. That's going to be
I hope it's not another Aether Drift.
You think they've learned a lesson, right?
How poor Aether Drift did, realistically. I hope that's not what Noctis is going to be.
I highly doubt it, just because I think the aesthetic of it being underwater is going to provide way more opportunities than a wild race in the desert.
Yep, with a bunch of
kind
artifacts and
for sure,
and stuff like that.
But
I was just meaning as in general, like how Aether Drift pretty much flopped.
I don't think it will, just because it's going to bring a new mechanic.
Yes.
A new evasion mechanic, which I think is really cool. So that should be. Yeah, so there's no flying since it takes place all underwater.
Yeah.
But there will be an evasion mechanic new to Magic introduced to replace flying.
Interesting.
Right. Yep.
Some people are saying sea horsemanship. Get it?
I feel like submerge would be the name of a keyword coming out with it.
Submerge.
I could see that easy.
I can't
Plunge.
Plunge.
Into the depths.
I'm excited. Next year's gonna pop off Magic.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so.
I mean, they haven't even announced the Universes Beyond stuff, really. So, that's what really.
What do you guys think it's gonna be? What's one? Do you think? What is one that you think is gonna be?
One's for sure Marvel.
You think they'll do another one next year?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe. Since that new deal with whatever Hasbro and whatever, Zelda, I see that being maybe Secret Lair stuff rather than a set.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which would be unfortunate. I would love a Zelda set.
I think it would be manageable, even though there is a lot of repeat character, like the main protagonist is repeated in all the games, I guess. But you can kind of do it like Final Fantasy, where you have, how it had Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, 10, all the different games. You can have Ocarina of Time, Breath of the Wild, all the different games. So that could be cool, but it might be hard for a full set. I'm hoping for X-Men.
You don't think they're gonna do that as the Marvel set?
No, that's what that's my prediction.
Okay.
One of them is Marvel, and I think it's X-Men.
That'd be nice.
That'd be fun.
That'd be cool. Like that.
That'd be really fun. I don't know, man. I think it'd be fun with the Transformers, but I don't think they're gonna do that.
I think they might do like the box toppers like they did for Kamigawa, or not Kamigawa, for Ikoria for Titan Breach.
Mm-hmm. It would be really fun if they did another D&D set with the whole, like you said, the whole Star Wars with Hasbro and stuff like that with D&D. I think that would be really fun if they did another set.
I think they're going to give a little bit more time for Star Wars TCG to breathe.
Yeah.
Probably. Hope Star Wars doesn't come to Magic, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I think that's going a little too far. Like, again, as a secret layer, maybe, but
Okay.
not. I hope they don't do a set. Star Wars got its own game. Let them have it. It's doing good.
You're okay with it as a secret layer though.
Oh yeah, sure. Because usually secret layers like that would just be a
Repaint.
reskin.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, of course. But I really hope they don't do this. As much as I love Star Wars,
I think now that Wizards of the Coast has the relationship, I think it's undoubtedly going to happen.
Eventually. I'm
Yeah.
more worried about Wizards of the Coast is starting to delve into a lot more other franchises and trying to make people happy with what they think the card should be like. So if they get a Darth Vader card, and if Magic doesn't create the abilities that players see or expect it to be, everybody's gonna be turned off on it. So it's
Right.
very hard to make people happy with these sets coming out and making sure, like Spider-Man. There was a lot of Spider-Man cards that were not. I thought Spider-Man would have had flying or something like that. Some people weren't happy with the abilities that some of the cards had, so it's challenging. I think Star Wars would be a big one that people would judge just heavily on.
For sure. 100%.
Well, the Star Wars fandom is already hypercritical.
Yes. Yes.
Well, Chad, you're doing a little series now since it's the time of year, fishing and opening packs. Tell us what started this and how's it going so far?
The start of it was kind of a joke. I had saw someone else posted a video of opening near water, and the first comment that popped up was the guy complaining about whoever opened the pack next to water, like they're going to drop the cards in there. But when I did it, obviously, I brought sleeves and top loaders if I hit something good, and double Ziplocs, so they're safe. But that's how it started, and I kind of just do it now. Rip a lip, rip a pack.
Dude.
I love that.
That's
Rip
so
a lip,
fun.
rip a pack.
And you got a little kayak that you go on, right? Have you done any?
It's a big kayak.
Is it?
But yeah, it's 12 foot. 12 foot.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
Gotta be for me.
Well, also when you're in the water or reeling in a big one, you want to be stable, and the bigger the boat,
Right.
the more stable it is. So
Yeah. The yak I got is big enough that a guy our size can stand up on it
Nice.
oh,
and move around.
Good.
It is built for big boys.
I like that you call it your yak.
That goes with me everywhere. It's in the back of my truck from the day I can use it to the day I can't.
Love it. And how often do you go fishing?
As often as I can. I went this morning
Nice.
for 3 hours, and I caught a 5-inch perch. That's it.
Yeah. Hey, that's why they call it fishing and not catching, right?
Right. But it was a good view and a good day. So
Yeah.
Whenever I go fishing with my nephew, he loves watching fishing videos. So he's really into like the different lures and stuff like that. And if he's not catching something, it's the lure's fault. And he's got to change lures.
Yep.
And then he's got to explain to me why he's choosing this lure and everything. And we made a rule that he has to have 15 casts before he can change his lure out, because he would do it every 2 if he could.
Yep.
get them quick snaps.
He's all about it, man. I love it.
It's awesome.
Well, Chad, you did send me a picture a fish. Is this the biggest one you've caught? Caught?
Yes.
Let me show everybody.
It's a 30-inch
Yeah.
walleye, over
Holy
9.5 pounds. I think that's like what, 4 years ago?
Nah, it's 5 years ago.
5 years
2021.
ago?
Yep.
Trolling. Me and my dad were catching nothing for like 2 hours trolling the river. And I finally said, screw it. If I'm not going to catch a fish, I'm not going to catch a big fish. And I put on a 14-inch deep diver that we use at the bay, going up and down the river. And we thought I just hooked into a big old log because it wasn't fighting until it was 5 feet from the boat.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It came in like a log, covered in weeds.
That is a big old fish, man.
Yeah, that's the biggest fish I've caught ever. I did catch a PB bass on 2 weeks after Father's Day.
Mhm.
And you posted that one, right?
Yeah. Whenever I go to the lake, I post those. So
Now, Kevin, I know you had asked us previously to also include our pictures of our biggest fish. And unfortunately, I do not have one, and I'm very glad I don't, because it would be nothing compared to that thing.
Yeah. I don't have one, or I didn't find it. So we were just showing Chad's today.
I have caught a lot of fish in one day, but not big fish. Me and my family used to do a family camping trip. Well, camping. It was a family camp through the YMCA on Catalina Island. And every year we would get lucky and the mackerel would be running on the coast of the island. And so you would just have these giant schools of mackerel, and they're all about like, 6 to 10 inches long. And you just throw it in 2 seconds, you'd have a fish.
Hmm.
And I had 27 in one day.
Oh,
that'd be fun. I've never fished anything like that.
Oh, it's just quick reel in, and it's all bait fish too. So you can just cut it up and use it to fish again.
hmm.
Yeah. I've never done any type of fishing like that ever. That'd be so fun.
Mm-hmm. It'd be really fun.
Have either of you guys had a chance to deep sea fish?
No, but I want to. That would be amazing.
That's a beast.
Yeah.
Can't say I have quite a great experience with it because I was extremely hungover for my 21st birthday doing it. But there are some really big, cool looking fish getting pulled up on those trips.
Yeah, it looks like a good time for sure.
Chad, have you ever gone ice fishing?
Oh yeah,
You have?
all the time.
Oh, I've never been, but I'm always so scared I'm gonna fall through the ice.
Well, if you're on 6 to 8 inches or better, you got no problem. If it's under 6, I won't drive on it. I'd say even under 8, I won't drive on it.
Okay. That's freaky. That's cool, but
I think that
nuts.
would be my ideal like scenario. I just love the cold so much, and that's like my one thing that I don't like about fishing out here in California. It's always sunny and hot, and I'm sitting on the lake or on the ocean, and the water's reflecting off the sun. The sun's reflecting off the water. And I'm just getting beat by the sun. If I was sitting in a little tent, huddled in my nice warm jacket, I'd be loving it, loving every minute of that.
That'd be fun. Well, if you could, going back into a little bit of magic, if you could meet any celebrity and play magic with them, who would it be?
Probably. Oh, that one is tough. I think Will Ferrell would be kind of fun to play a few games with, and I feel like he's a
Yeah.
guy that already knows how.
You think he does?
I think so.
I
Yeah,
think at
man.
one point he definitely dabbled.
Interesting.
Him and I'm drawing a blank on the guy's name now. The one he does all the movies with, John C. Riley.
Mm.
I bet you they sit down and play Commander at every movie they make.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite actors, so I have to
Mine
go with
too.
that.
Did you catch the new Netflix show?
I don't have Netflix.
Oh. Don't believe everything you hear. It's not as rough of a watch as a lot of people say it is.
I'm sure I can check it out through what I've got, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it.
No.
Did you guys see the newest quote unquote celebrity that is come out as a Magic player?
Nope.
No.
The rapper Young Gravy.
Oh yeah,
Young Gravy.
that's been known for a while.
Oh, I just found out about that.
I don't even know who Young Gravy is. Who names himself Young Gravy?
He raps about MILFs.
You'll see him and you'll be like, oh, that guy. That guy for sure calls himself Young Gravy.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
He does a lot of satire, rap and hip hop.
He's in my playlist on occasion.
Okay.
Depends on the mood I'm in.
Yeah.
Young
Well, now
Gravy.
switching kind of gears from Magic to D&D, what D&D character have you become most emotionally attached to, and why?
I haven't really played a whole lot of D&D. I only was a player for about 2.5, 3 years. But my first character was a gunslinger using Matt Mercer's whatever variant. That's how I learned D&D as a player. So that was very interesting and disgusting if you've ever built a gunslinger. But that one sticks with me because it was a good campaign. It was a custom campaign that we never finished.
It's always so sad.
Always the downside to D&D campaigns.
Yep.
They never get finished. Sometimes you don't want them to end, but
right.
I'd rather have it finished than leave it
Yeah.
out and leave not knowing anything.
That's interesting that the first time you ever played a character was basically a homebrew character.
Yeah.
A very popular creator, because that wasn't, when I first started getting into D&D, that wasn't very common because Critical Role was just kind of, gaining popularity. But I thought that was the coolest part, when all these campaigns that were on YouTube were then getting little like spotlights with D&D. And now D&D is like, no, you can't do your own thing. We have to own everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was your favorite part about being the gunslinger?
Favorite part was actually a different character. Wait, say that again.
Being your character, the gunslinger. What was your favorite part about him, like ability or something like that?
Oh, it was at I think it was level 12. I can't remember for sure, but I could shoot my gun 9 times.
Oh my gosh!
As one action. And then I have my second action, which is another 9 times. Then an action surge.
Yes.
With nimble, because I'm a halfling. So it was pretty disgusting. And I have a very good suspicion that is why we never finished that campaign.
Really?
Yeah, our DM let it go too far and couldn't compensate enough. Was a big part of why that campaign ended.
He just couldn't create a big enough challenge.
It was 100% her fault, though. She let me do it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's always the tough part, I think, with with DMs too is what do you allow with your players to get away with, but how do you not allow them to get away with too much without them feeling like they can't play the game the way they want it to be. So that's tough, but that's going to happen if you let them do everything.
Right.
Just a barrage, just every action. That's crazy.
Well, are you familiar with the other classes of D&D?
Some of them, yeah.
From what you know, oh, hold on, I'm inactive. There we go. From the classes that you do know, which class do you think perfectly matches your real life personality?
I can't say perfectly, but closest would probably be Druid.
Okay.
Because of how much time and effort I put into the nature around me. And I love animals. I'll pick up scary animals, no problem. As long as they only have 4 legs. Or less.
Will you go pick? Have you guys seen the little raccoon Jimothy?
I will never touch that.
Will you go pick
thing.
that?
That thing is creepy.
They're making a D&D character monster out of him too.
Oh, it's too much, man. It's too much. First we had, what did we have first? Well, it wasn't Moodang first. It was something else, and then we had Moodang, right? And now we got Jimothy. Moodang was the pygmy hippo, the baby pygmy hippo that everybody loved.
I remember that.
No.
Oh. I guess I'm more in tune with the viral animals than you guys are.
I guess so. So no to Jimothy, but everything else, yes.
Yeah.
With 4 legs or less.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe 6 legs, depending. But 8 is absolutely the cutoff.
So no octopus?
Those aren't legs, sir.
Got him.
I absolutely. And if it comes from the water, then it's okay as well. Like I'll hold a lobster and whatever. That'd be cool to catch a lobster without a basket.
Which is
grab them.
Yeah.
Right. It's just a big crawdad.
Yeah. Here's a big old crawdad.
I'd much rather grab a lobster than a crab.
Probably, yeah.
Much easier to grab a lobster than a crab. Kevin, do you have a class that perfectly matches you? Or that resembles you?
It's gotta be a wizard. Yeah, I like problem solving, and yeah, a lot of wizards have those abilities, and they have so many things that they can do to help with situations. So, yeah, wizard. What about you?
A ranger.
A ranger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like exploring new places. I prefer more of a solitude life than a life with a lot more people around me. So I really value like my alone time. And I feel like rangers tend to have a lot of that alone time and are more in tune with that. I generally have a good perspective and perception on things.
Yeah.
Just an overall awareness. So I think a ranger.
A ranger. I like that.
A good one, yeah.
Well, since you haven't played too much D&D, maybe you have an answer for this question, or maybe you can take another experience you've had through another game. But what's the most memorable experience you've had in a campaign?
Probably the time I had a Luxodon druid. That was our 3rd shot at a campaign. It was the fire one. I can't remember the name of it. Subclass was like based around fire. For a druid.
Fire Elemental?
Or a Janasa?
I don't think it was the Elemental, but maybe it was. But I had never used spells before, and I wasn't taught about spells very well. And I did a AoE effect in town, and our DM did it by the rule of cool, rather than agreeing with my teammates to take the action back. And the DM basically forced its fireball in town. Not a fireball, it was an acid cloud in town that affected 8 different people.
Yep, I'll do it.
Yeah, I learned somehow, right?
Yeah, that was my first experience of AoE, and it definitely made the next 2 sessions interesting.
Yep.
But it worked out, and I know better now.
That is one of, I think, the biggest learning curves when it comes to playing a D&D, especially TTRPGs, is spellcasting. Because it's just a whole nother level of mechanics and understanding you need to have on just the basic understanding of games. Like, usually if you're playing a fighter, there is slight variances and like new mechanics you have to learn, but it's essentially in the same kind of general sequence, right?
Okay.
Whereas your spells, you have to worry about components and your, if it's verbal or you need the materials, or you can just do a gesture. And if it's AoE, cone, straight line.
Yeah. For me, it was always, I got my turn, I end my turn. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do next turn, but then everybody goes and it just changes everything that I was gonna do. So then I have to go through all my spells, try to figure out what I'm gonna do now. It takes forever, but yeah, spells are insane.
Yeah. That was the one downfall I didn't like about being a spellcaster.
Yeah, it can become a lot. Whereas a fighter's just go in and punch.
Mm-hmm.
Go and punch. Barbarians go in and punch. Get mad and punch. Monks.
We have to get close. We have to get close to our target.
Yeah, you do.
And while you're over there planning with your big AoE spell,
Yep.
I'm already in the action.
I'm gonna cast Fireball right where you were at.
That's okay.
Like,
Signed up for this.
We gotta.
Tabaxi monks are a fun thing to play. Just saying.
Oh yeah.
What did you say? A backseat monk?
Tabaxi, the
backseat. Yeah. Monks are just crazy in general.
Mm-hmm. But you think that the movement is crazy on monks? Just let them be tabaxis, and their movement becomes even more insane.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be fun to
play.
It
was a one shot, so it was okay.
Okay.
I think Tabaxi's the best race you can play for a movement in D&D.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Well, we kind of talked about the first video game you ever remembered playing was Mario. But what are some of your favorite video games of all time?
My absolute favorite of all time is Final Fantasy VII. Always is, was, and will be. It's so good. I bet you I played through that at least 50, 60 times. And I stall and hate the breeding part. You get the black chocobo, or the golden. Black and golden. But other than that, absolutely favorite. I think other good games that are my favorites are anything Fallout, but New Vegas over the other ones for sure.
Mm-hmm. Do you play any video games right now?
I am currently playing Stardew Valley like a boss.
Yeah.
I love your video game taste currently. Last time I heard it was trading the card shop TCG simulator.
You got him addicted to it, didn't you?
Yeah, you got me super addicted to that for months. And now I've finally moved on to Stardew.
Were you able to download the Magic the Gathering was it part for TCG? There's a mod that you can have Magic the Gathering cards.
No, I have not started doing anything mods yet. With any game I play, I just have a what is this? An MSI gaming laptop, so it's not super powerful.
Okay.
Like it won't play Fallout 3 for some reason, but it plays TCG Player just fine. Stardew, simpler games.
Yeah.
Do you own a Switch too?
I do not.
Okay. I was gonna say if you've checked out the Pokepedia game, that's like Stardew Valley but Pokemon.
Okay. I think my roommates were talking about that. It's a mod for one of them or something?
No,
or
it's
a whole different game.
It's a whole game.
Okay.
It looks pretty cool. I never got to try it, but I'm not usually like the cozy game player either, so
I was never a Pokemon guy.
Yeah. Do you have a special video game memory? Like one of the best moments you've had playing a video game?
When Fallout New Vegas came out, pre-release night at our Walmart, I was picking up 3 other copies, so I was picking up 4 of them for me and my cousin and 2 friends, and they all came with little deck of cards that had the Vault Boys on them. So I went and picked those up at midnight at Walmart, and we crunched out for 3 days in my apartment, all 4 of us on separate TVs playing.
Yeah.
Those were the best days when you would system link or bring a TV and your console over to your buddy's house just so you could all game together and not have to take turns. Before the internet was invented.
I grew up without internet first, so I remember dial-up.
Oh yeah. Dial-up was the best, man. Get a phone call and then you don't lose all your internet.
Got phone!
Mom, I told you not to call your friends between 5 and 6. You said I could play video games.
Yeah.
What is...
Oh,
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Which game world would you want to live in?
Realistically, I could not think of one that I would want to live in of games that I am aware of. Because they all have something dark or disturbing going on usually.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not a farmer, so I'm not going to Stardew.
TCG shop?
I guess I could do that for a little bit. But no, I think like I play things like Fallout and Red Dead Redemption and games like that. So no, I don't want to live in those worlds. But I do like playing in them.
We live in a pretty good world as it is.
Yeah. Have you played GTA?
I used to play GTA when it was maybe the first year that it was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't played it since.
Okay.
It got super toxic, super fast.
Really?
Yeah. I can play it every now and again, but it's not what it used to be for me.
Okay.
Were you ever a big GTA guy, Kevin?
Yes and no. Like I wasn't crazy into it, but I was very surprised because I came from a Mormon family, and I'm very surprised my mom let me play it. So it was fun and I played it, but I also gotta have to be appropriate too when playing it.
Yeah.
I really love to play San Andreas and then all the cheat codes and remembering them on my controller and playing them. Right now, there's just so many things that are going on in the game. that it gets too much. But I am excited for the new GTA coming out. I do plan on buying it and playing it.
I was never a GTA guy, but for some reason, my friend would find it very entertaining when I would come over to his house and he was playing it, and he would just put in all the cheat codes and he just go, "Here, go crazy."
Yeah.
just create mayhem.
Yeah.
And I was just like, "Why do you let me do this?" And he goes, "I find it entertaining. You and my cousin have the same mindset that I just put in all these cheats and you guys get 5 stars as fast as possible."
Yep.
Yep, that's what I find fun in that game.
Love it. Getting into some of our last couple questions and into our soft and squishy questions. What's a moment where community support genuinely surprised you?
The first thing that comes to mind with that one is a while back when we all pitched in and helped out Taylor. That happened so fast. I just decided one day I'm going to do it, and 3 days later I did it, and I was expecting a couple $100, and we made almost $1,000 for her in a couple hours.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Which surprised the crap out of me. I had so much help from other creators that night. And that was really like where I felt this is amazing, that to see that many people come together for anybody, let alone one of our own, that fast was pretty cool.
Well, it was pretty cool for you to do too.
Yeah.
And offer up so much of your own personal collection to provide.
Shout out to Jorge.
I remember I was playing Magic when it happened.
We needed it. And what am I going to do but sit here and look at it?
Yep.
Put it to use.
Yep. I remember I was playing Magic, and that's when you started doing the live. And I stepped away to go buy some packs from you. And I still have the Ice Age pack. I haven't opened it yet. That I got from it.
Oh.
So that was a very memorable moment, and I'm glad that we could go and help them. That's good.
Shout out Taylor.
Taylor.
Now more known as Fancy Moose. Glad she doing a little bit more pack openings and stuff. Glad to see that. Chad, what is some of the best advice you've ever received?
I have been given so much advice because of my history growing up. I met some pretty inspirational people. But it's a simple one. Never be afraid to ask for help if you genuinely need it. Don't be too proud. Simple. But it's stuck with me for the last 15 years. I don't think I'd be here today if I kept, if I didn't take that advice. Like, I shouldn't say be here today. I shouldn't be here doing what I'm doing now today.
Yeah.
If that didn't hit me so hard.
I think it's tough, whether it's like you said, being too proud or being too afraid. A lot of people use this term a lot just with kids, but I think it's just with humanity in general. It takes a village kind of thing. You can't do life alone. That's not how we are designed as humans. We are meant to be in groups and communities to continue to grow and be such an advanced species is our ability to connect and build communities.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
That's how we met.
Yep. How we all met.
Yeah, we met. The last question. So, chat, if you have any questions you'd like to ask Chad, go ahead and drop them in the comments. But our last question: what's something your audience can expect from you next?
I'm gonna try and find more time to make better content. I used to do memes every now and again. Something as simple as a meme.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't done in a long time. Something with music. I plan to start doing some traveling soon. Maybe some kind of traveling opening or something. Not a big left steer from what I'm doing now, but a little bit more variety.
Mm-hmm.
Life makes it difficult a little bit to be more consistent
Yeah.
with the posting. You know, like you said, you've been very busy with work and everything. You're on vacation right now, which is a great opportunity for us to have you on the podcast.
God send to be on vacation. Yes, thank you for having me.
Yes.
No, thank you.
By the way.
But for those who don't know, Chad works very odd hours usually, works a lot of overnights. So even when he is getting home off work, there's not necessarily a lot of things he can go do and get accomplished with other than resting and getting ready for the next night work. So, and you have a very exhausting job at times.
Occasionally, yeah. I love it though. I wouldn't want to do anything else.
Yep.
That's important. I'm sorry, but I did skip a question, and it is kind of an important one that I would like you to at least be able to answer. What or who has been the biggest inspiration in your life?
The biggest inspiration in my life is definitely my kids. When my son was first born, I was in a really rough spot. Having a baby didn't help anything, but thinking that I'm going to have a baby wasn't helping anything. But when my son come along, it was a blessing for sure. And then my daughter come along and gave me more reason. Took me a while to get my crap together. I was trying as a single dad with 2 kids full time.
Wow.
So absolutely 100% my kids.
Awesome. I've
definitely wouldn't be here without them.
I've had to have the pleasure of having plenty of personal conversations with you, talking about your kids and talking about your grandkids, and you talk about them in a very glowing way, and that's always awesome to hear from somebody who has worked with kids in the past and parents who take an investment into their kids' life is very important. So definitely shows.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Well, we also did forget.
We did.
Do we want to do it as we field some questions from the chat?
Yes.
Sure.
Chat, we are going to be doing a little pack, or what's it called? I forgot.
Pack battle.
Pack battle. Yeah, pack battle with some Marvel packs. While we're doing this, while you're hanging out, if you have any questions, go ahead and drop them in the comments, and we'll ask Chad while we're either doing this or we'll do the pack battle first, whichever one. I need to figure out.
I'm just gonna have to do it up here. I only got the one camera.
Oh, my packs are going to be upside down. I didn't even think about that.
I can flip your video around, I think.
Okay, cool. Hey, Chad.
Nope.
Yeah.
You won't believe it. Well, guys, I only had a pre-release kit to open.
What'd you get?
This is my promo.
Get out of here.
Hold on. I'm not ready yet.
Get right out.
Okay, go more to the right.
Wait.
The other way. Other way.
Wait,
Middle. There you go. There you go. What? I can't even tell what it is. Oh.
Jennifer Walters.
Oh. That's
So
fine.
you wanna hook me up with that, because I really need that.
Well, I told you I already had one, so yeah.
Sweet.
You've
If
been
you
there
don't
before.
want that
Sorry,
one, I
Dabba.
still have that pile of Avatar set aside for you.
Oh, definitely.
Let me try to get my camera figured out.
A little better.
Yeah.
I am Iron Man for 3.
I have Vision of Love for 2.
Ooh. I'm opening my pack. Wakanda Royal Guard for 5.
Ooh.
Agent of Atlas for 2.
Decoy Ploy for 2.
Super Speed for 1.
Gained a little bit of ground.
Knight of Wingray, Wundagore. Knight of Wundagore for 2.
Frozen and Ice for 3.
Cruel Alliance for 3.
Stark Industries for 1.
Raft Security Officer for 2.
Giant-sized flying ant for 4.
Hour of Defeat for 4.
Ant-Man's Army for 3. Oh, I'm going to lose this one.
Helicarrier Strike for 1.
Expendable Quinjet for 3.
Vibranium Energy Daggers for 1.
Go Nuts for 1.
Take Up the Shield for 2.
Ooh.
Hulk Smash for 2.
Probably should have been totaling these up, huh?
I was going to count them
Oh,
after.
I am.
AIM Synthoids for 2.
Blazing Crescendo for 2.
Baxter Building for 0.
Human Torch Johnny Storm for 3.
Villainous Hideout, It's a Land.
Hey.
Bullseye Death Dealer for 3.
Arnim Zola Biofanatic for 3.
Human Torch, Johnny Storm for 3.
Mr. Fantastic Reed Richards for 4.
Avengers Tower for 0.
Visible Woman, Sue Storm for 5.
Gleaming Bastion for 0.
Justice Vance Astrovic for 3.
Castle Doom, Another Land.
Ooh.
Loki God of Mischief for 2.
Nice.
The Kingpin of Crime for 3.
Is that it, Chad?
Terra something for 3.
And I got Atlantis Attacks for 7 on the last one.
Hero in Training for 3. Goodness.
Pretty sure Nick wins.
I got 31.
Oh, I do math now.
I got 30.
32. What'd you get, Nick?
31.
Ooh.
That was super close.
Yeah.
That was.
Dude, I got this full art Avengers Tower too. It's pretty cool.
I got a rock.
A rock.
I got the Loki and the Gleaming Bastion.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. And the promo Jennifer Walters. We'll just include
Yeah,
that in there.
I definitely need that.
Yep. Set it aside for you, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
We've got Daba. I already sent Taylor her She-Hulk. She got it yesterday or today. Chad, what's your favorite creature type?
Oh, that's so tough. To just pick one. I would still probably have to say zombies. Zombies over anything.
Hold on. Reflect.
Vampires takes a close second, but zombies for sure.
Classic.
Zombies?
Yeah.
What's your
Funny because I don't have a real zombie deck put together right now.
Yeah. What's your? Do you have a favorite zombie commander?
Kisa, Gold Color.
Okay. Okay.
Traditional.
Straight black, no blue.
A man after the classics.
Yep.
Mr. J wants to
Simple
know, what is your current go-to rod and reel?
I have a Amazon special. It's a Cast King on a Cast King. Two separate pieces, rod and reel. It's pretty smooth. It's right up there with a Pfeiffer. That's my Cast King is my bass rod. My Pfeiffer is my river rod. And I got an ugly stick for my 12-foot catfish rod.
Solid. Mr. J uses a Cast King reel as well.
Yeah, they're not bad at all for the price. The bearings are always super good, easy to clean.
Good to know.
Daba said he's been so out of the loop, but what commanders are we going to build from The Hobbit?
I have not looked at spoilers, so I couldn't tell you. Probably a Sauron if there's a new Sauron, maybe.
There is not. There's a new reprint of Sauron.
Yeah.
Or of Saruman.
Yeah.
I like Smaug. I like making treasure tokens.
Yeah, that Smaug's going to be nasty. I don't think there's a specific commander that I'm looking to build from this set, but if I happen to get my hands on the box topper Tom Bombadil, I might build Sagas.
That'd be fun.
The new Tom is just a reprint then?
Yeah, so there's no actual, from what I could be wrong. I was trying to look at this up, possibly doing a video on it, but there isn't reprints in the set. There's only reprints in the box toppers and in the collector packs.
Oh, okay.
And it's not all cards. There's only a selection of cards, and they all have like a special art treatment.
So to get a good looking Smaug, I'd have to buy a collector box or a collector pack.
Yes. I could be wrong.
One more reason that I'm not too keen on supporting the cost of this product, which is unfortunate, because I enjoyed the hobby. I enjoyed the first Lord of the Rings set for sure.
It's a little small. There's some good strong cards in this set though.
Yeah.
I wonder when WotC's gonna cool down on their tribal kick though.
I honestly don't pay too much attention to what's going on past me seeing what product is coming out.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Are they on a? What do you mean?
A lot of these sets have been like really tribal, like focused. Lorwyn was a really highly tribal set. Obviously, with Marvel, you have the villains and heroes. It's not as much, but it's still tribal related. In this set, we're getting dwarfs, elves, orcs, goblins, all tribal cards. Like, there's just a lot of more, I think, focus in putting cards that care about creature types lately than there has been
just in general
in the past. Yeah.
I never noticed that until you just pointed that out.
Yeah, like
you said
back all the way till like Final Fantasy was where that's when we started seeing like a lot of tribal stuff getting released. Fiddle wants to know what is your favorite fish to eat.
I do not eat fish.
Yes, you do.
I eat seafood. I eat seafood, but I don't eat. I really don't eat fish. we ate so much of it as kids growing up. The smell of it cooking makes me sick.
Mm.
Well, not realistically sick, but it makes me. Ugh.
Yeah, I hear you. I have a slight aversion to cooked fish. It's more of a texture thing to me. Makes me feel like my teeth are sticky.
Mm. I'm not a big fan of seafood in general.
I'll eat sushi all day.
Ugh.
Yep. Yeah, that's true. I guess I do eat some fish. I eat sushi, a lot of sushi. So I guess I would say probably red snapper.
Ooh, solid choice.
Well, speaking of food, we have our questions. Nick, do you want me to ask them or you want
Go, yeah, go for it.
to? Pineapple on pizza.
Absolutely, all day long.
Yes.
Double pineapple, hot, fresh from the oven.
Nice and warm with some ham.
Fight me. I will die on that hill, Nick.
Yeah, dude.
It's fine. It's fine. I don't say that, you can't like it. I just have a big aversion to cooked fruit.
Fiddle says pineapple goes in spaghetti. I would try it, but I'm worried about how it's going to taste.
I could see that working, because why wouldn't it work on pizza?
That's true.
If it didn't work in spaghetti, it wouldn't work on pizza, I think.
Yeah.
Well, it is a different sauce. Maybe that'll make a difference. I don't know.
Yeah.
It also just doesn't work.
It does. It does.
Not for me.
Every time I get Chinese or Thai, I have mad pineapple to my rice.
Are you what?
And this is.
I have the Thai or Chinese place add pineapple to my fried rice.
Interesting. Yep.
That's a common thing at Thai places. I actually tried a new dish from a Thai restaurant yesterday when I was hanging out with my brother and my niece and nephew. And I don't think they did it right, but I tried the papaya salad, the green papaya salad, the tom yum.
Okay.
It's just like a marinated green papaya salad, and I had shrimp with it. It wasn't bad. It just felt like it was lacking flavor. Usually with Thai food, it's like a punch in your face flavor. You're like, oh,
yes, it is.
The other question is, this is going to be even more weird. Lasagna, cold or warm?
It's got to be warm. I actually have lasagna leftovers in my fridge right now.
Then it's perfect the way it is.
A couple bites I take before I microwave it, but I couldn't eat a whole piece of lasagna cold.
But aren't you just more satisfied with getting every layer in a bite than warming it up and then it just like spewing out to the sides everywhere?
I don't know. Biscuit for the biscuit. It's cheese. It's got to be warm.
It's a really dumb question we continue to ask that just spawned from a silly situation, and I'm still mad that it's a thing.
It's an important question.
No, because Kevin spreads lies that I cook my lasagna and put it immediately into the fridge.
Yeah, guys, you hear that? He does.
I do not do it.
I'm going to ask your roommate.
My roommate wouldn't know.
I could see you doing that too. Like set it on your counter, let it cool for like an hour, and then wrap it up and put it in the freezer.
He would.
Oh, I wouldn't. It wouldn't be that crazy.
No. He wouldn't put it in the freezer. He puts it in the fridge.
But if it would,
Why refreeze
it? Quicker.
Fridge.
But it would speed the process up quicker in the freezer. MT Cicero, in 3 paragraphs or less, so we'll probably do less. But why should Nadu be unbanned?
Because Nadu itself is not busted. It's what you play with Nadu makes it busted. As commander, everything dies to removal one way or another. He's not that bad. That's funny because I just sent one of them out not too long ago to someone.
Oh, what, Nadu?
Yeah, I forgot. I can't remember who it was.
Interesting. I think they're playing Cali Commander.
Mm.
Or wait, did he get banned in Cali Commander? I haven't been following that. Do you guys even know what Cali Commander is?
A little bit, yeah.
It's the 1v1, right? 1v1 commander, basically.
Yeah.
With 30 life instead of 40.
Yeah. I don't know all the ins and outs. I just know it has its own ban list.
Isn't that just considered brawl?
No.
I'll be.
I didn't realize that, but yeah.
Brawl has its own rules and ban list.
I used to play Paper Brawl.
Really?
For a brief time when I was still transitioning from standard into solely commander. I got into that brawl because it was kind of an in-between step.
Mm-hmm.
I could still use my standard cards and have commander decks.
Did you either of you guys mess around with Oathbreaker?
No.
No, but I have an idea of what the format is.
It's commander, but your commander is a planeswalker, and you have a signature spell in that color.
That's right, sorcerer and instant.
Yeah. In your command zone as well. I played a really silly deck. That was Jace, Wielder, and Mysteries, all lands with the spell that says, take all the lands from your deck and like remove them from the game.
That's so rude.
It would take me till turn 5 to win. And everybody knew it was coming. It's just sitting there in the command zone. It didn't work.
I had a pirate deck that was pretty gross for Brawl. I usually won by turn 3 or 4 with treasures.
Interesting.
Wow.
It was very fast for standard.
I play a Tanook deck on Brawl on Arena. The guy from EOE, whenever a land enters the battlefield, deals 1 damage.
Okay.
The second time draw a card. That's a pretty fun one.
Do we want to talk about the Mystery Commander? No?
Mystery Commander.
The Mystery Commander booster packs, remember? We talked about it at the beginning.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'll pull it up. I haven't even looked at them.
I can pull it up on stream if you want. I just don't know if you.
Well, I'm sure that'd be good for the listeners, regardless.
Okay, let me. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Don't you worry.
Chat, if you don't want to see spoilers for the Mystery Commander edition, close your eyes.
So first, please, do you want me to send you guys a link so we're looking at the same ones?
Yeah, just throw it in.
Oh, for him, sure. I didn't realize that was one of the spoiled ones.
Oh, I got the link.
Okay. Which one?
The one you're showing. I think I skipped over that one, or I just haven't seen that one yet.
So a Shia Enduring Bond.
So it's a legendary sorcery. Discover X, where X is the amount of mana spent to cast this spell.
It can be your commander. Can be your commander for a legendary sorcery.
Oh. That's why it's X.
Yep.
Got it.
That's wild.
This is the angel that I was talking about.
Okay.
The rule breaker, the new rule breaker mechanic. People have a lot of comments about. A deck with this commander can have any angel cards from the color identity into basic land cards. Rule breakers basically, I don't know if there's an official like phrase for it, but it just goes against everything that we know about Magic and Commander. You can have multiple colors in a deck that, even though your commander is not the color, like the Otter one too.
Do you have a picture of the black one? Oh, there's another one.
This one, Valko.
Yes, that's the one.
Deck with this commander can have Phyrexian cards of any color identity and any basic land cards.
I didn't realize they had a whole list out. I only seen this black one.
These are just spoilers so far.
Yeah.
Phyrexian creatures you control menace and lifelink.
The list already is bigger than what I knew was out.
Yep. Who was into Phyrexians? Who we talked to? There's somebody on the podcast. I can't remember.
I'm gonna be.
Yeah. These are.
Wasn't that V?
Was it V? Are you here, V? No, he's not.
He was here earlier.
You gotta start your engines. A dinosaur berserker, 1/4. Whenever it attacks, creatures you control +1/+1 until end turn for each creature you control with first strike or double strike. Max speed, has death touch, and other creatures you control have first strike.
Okay. This one's pretty funny. The unluckiest planeswalker. It's back up.
Oh, the red one.
Yeah. It's Tibble.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's awesome. This deck can have any aura cards of any color identity, any basic lands.
It's good that they said basic lands. So it's not, you can't have any specialty lands. It is basic lands, though. So it's good that they did put a kind of a stipulation on that.
That's so weird.
The last one, discard your hand, then draw cards equal to twice the number of auras you control. For each aura attached to you, attach it to an opponent of your choice. Huh. So it's going to be not like your typical like Voltron-esque builds with auras. You're going to put like a lot of negative auras on yourself. And then,
curses come to mind immediately.
Yeah. Double them and then give them to other people. That's kind of cool.
That's
wait, for each aura you attach to you, attach it. You don't double it. You give them the one that's attached to you.
But you're getting doubling the card draw.
Oh, yes.
All right, so that dino's just going to care about first strike and double strike.
Yeah. So here, it's just about pinging for 1 damage.
Ooh, I like that.
Another Planeswalker. Morzel the Protector. But this one doesn't have Lawbreak, though.
No.
So what is this set?
It's the
Mystery Booster Commander.
Yeah.
Mystery Booster Commander.
I think these are all cards from Gen Con? From one of the cons right now, right?
I have no idea.
Oh.
I've never heard of this.
It's something new they're doing weird.
This one's going to go crazy in a Super Friends deck.
Hit 1 cat creature token with tap and look counter each planeswalker you control.
Yes.
Library, maybe planeswalker or basic planes. Create 10 spirit tokens. They're lands, 1/1 fairy creatures with flying.
I think that's it's actually giving them devotion. I don't think they're making them lands.
Really?
Maybe they are. Yeah. Because I think they would say they're on a land in additional to a creature.
They probably did it to also so you can have this is a white-green deck technically.
Yeah. This card you can't even really read. can't attack or block. Whenever you cast an aura spell that targets a creature an opponent controls, draw a card, then something
Triggers only once
once.
each turn.
I don't know.
Well, Dvol.
I don't know if I like that.
Whenever another creature you control enters, you lose 1 life and add black mana.
Ooh,
I don't like that one.
Spicy.
Sure. I don't think I like that. I've got an enchantment in mono black that kind of does that.
Yeah. Madcap Jester.
Forced, so.
When it attacks, each opponent exiles the top card of their library. Whenever a spell or ability you control causes one or more cards to be exiled from an opponent's library, you may play those cards until end of your next turn. Mana of any type can be spent to cast this way.
I wonder who's going to build this deck.
This one's interesting. This is something I can buy right now?
I don't know.
I've never heard of this until now. I'm going to be looking this up in a minute.
I think these are all just spoilers right now. You can see people holding them, and they're not good quality pictures.
Sure.
Arzakon?
That's cool.
+2, deals 3 damage to any other target. Oh, this one's funny. -3 is create a Black Lotus token. And then -7, each player shuffles their hand and graveyard into the library and then draws 7 cards.
Okay, so it was announced at MagicCon Amsterdam, but the cards were just spoiled recently.
Oof.
They're going to be 20 card packs, and it's going to be a crossover between Commander Legends and Mystery Boosters to make the ultimate commander drafting set. And of course, they're going to include playtest cards.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything mentioned other than the reveal for it and these things you're both showing us right now.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of information on it yet.
Okay. I thought I missed something cool. I always find the cool stuff after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I lived closer to Costco. Because sometimes those bundles are sick.
Yeah.
Boys, did we read this Planeswalker?
Which one? Yeah, the Orzhov? Orkov?
Arzakon?
Yeah, I read it, but you can read it
-3, create a Black Lotus token.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well,
that's a little silly.
A lot of Planeswalkers and commanders now. Thief of Talents 4/4. Menace. At the beginning of your end step, target opponent may draw 4 cards. If they do, look at that player's hand, and you may cast a spell from their hand without paying its mana cost. If they don't, put 2+1 counters on it.
I like that.
They may draw 4 cards.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty fun. Oh, Vincent.
Oh, it's gonna be a two-headed giant draft format, I think.
Really?
You passed Yumi, right? Or Yume, the Chronicle of Valor. The first spell you cast during each of your turns has assist. When you cast a spell, and if another player has spent mana, if another player spent mana to cast it, you and that player each draw a card.
Each of your turns has assist. As you cast spell with assist, you may choose another player. They may pay some or all the generic mana in the spell's cost.
That's crazy. That's bringing politics to a new level for Commander.
Yeah.
Well, usually when they put cards like that in there, they usually put like the two-headed draft format.
Right.
into it also.
Battlebot did that, didn't it?
I forget which. It was Baldur's Gate, wasn't it?
What?
Or no, it was the last one was Battle Bonds, wasn't it?
Battle Bond, yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's cool.
These are pretty cool cards, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Venser. That's gonna be a busted card.
Oh, I need to get my eyes checked and get my glasses.
Well, these pictures are also very bad.
Yeah.
Meat Squeak Horde Lord. Whenever another creature dies, create a food token. It only triggers once each turn. For every 7 foods you control, squirrels you control get +3/+3.
Oh,
Gross.
we don't need that.
Squirrels.
Wow.
I can't read that.
That one is Planeswalker. It's Sifa Grent. Whenever a creature dies, target opponent loses 1 life. You gain 1 life. +1 is goad up to 2 target creatures. And the 6 is each opponent exiles the top 2 cards of their library until end of turn. You may play those cards without paying their mana costs. That's pretty gross.
Olinda. When it enters or attacks for each opponent, put an odor counter on up to one target creature that player controls without an odor counter on it. Each of those creatures has, at the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 2 life. For as long as it has an odor counter on it. They continue to smell after Olinda has left the battlefield. I like that one.
You know, there's going to be so many Pepe Le Pew altars coming for this card. I love it.
This is cool. I like that one.
Zombies.
Oh, here's the zombie cat.
That's something to build fun with.
Yeah.
This is the zombie cat Ace was talking about. It's a 3/3 zombie cat. Whenever another zombie you control enters, put a 1/1 counter on target cat you control. Whenever another cat enters, put a 1/1 counter on target zombie you control. And at the beginning of your end step, each opponent loses life equal to the number of tapped cats and zombies you control. Interesting.
That's disgusting. It's just coming out. I need that.
I'm sure people are starting to make boxes of these
in the world together.
Rin was taken away from from Siri and replaced with a zombie.
Mm-hmm. What?
Oh no, they didn't.
What?
Nieva. Yeah. That's a gross mechanic to put on a card. Whenever a creature you control becomes blocked, you may untap it and remove it from combat.
That's amazing.
And then it has 5 and 3 white, sacrifice it, create a Necroma Angel of Wrath token, which is a same mana cost 6/6 angel with flying, first strike, vigilance, trample, haste, and protection from black and red.
It's interesting that it has the mana cost in the token too.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think they're like leaning on the devotion.
Yeah.
Because tokens usually don't have count towards devotion.
Only if it's a copy. It says if you're copying it when you're casting it or something. It's weird that some tokens do and some don't.
Ooh,
but the fact that they mention it specifically in the text, I think it'll be devotion on top of it all too. Yeah.
Yeah. This one's more politics. Zagorka, Mother of Sanctum. At the beginning of your end step, each player may create a tapped land token named Sanctum with tap add 1 mana of any color. Each opponent who does can't attack you during their next turn. If you create a land, can't attack me.
That's going in my group hug deck.
That'd be fun.
It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're bringing back Nephilims.
Yeah.
What's the color on that one?
The land one?
Yeah.
Forest, island, and mountain. And a colorless. So 4.
They're bringing back Nephilims, Chad. The original commanders.
Oh.
That
was like shards and conflux.
That is the most confusing mana cost I've ever seen in my life.
It's basically Wooburg, technically. It's just...
it's everything except black, it looks like.
No, black is in the very end one. It's Wooburg. It just... You can spend any mana. It seems like.
But, well, like, if you don't have blue, you can, like, pay double red. Or if you don't have black, you can pay double white. Or double green. That breaks my mind. But when it enters, you search for a Nephilim card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Nephilims you control get +1/+1 for each other Nephilim you control, and can't be blocked by monocolored creatures. That's cool. That's going to be a huge event for the community.
That is crazy confusing. Like, yes, it does make it a 5-color commander, but literally, you might not be able to cast that for 4. Like, unless your mana fixing's on point, that could be a little. That's weird. I like it.
Is this a real card? After everything, you think?
I don't know where you're at.
Keep scrolling down.
Past, like, the ads? Oh.
Yeah, and then there's another article.
Me the Immortal?
And it looks like that's... Yeah, that looks like Arya Stark in a way.
Yeah. Cards have come...
Oh, no, this was in Doctor Who.
Me the Immortal is one of the few of examples equipped with the Rhyme Commander Sword.
Yeah, that's in Doctor Who. I'm dumb.
Oh, yeah.
Those are some cool cards.
Starting to talk about other cards, too. Those are just all the spoilers, too. This will be fun. Fun, chaotic set. Like Infinity.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
But less... Like Infinity, but more... commander based.
Usable.
Yeah, more usable. Not like put a raffle ticket and rip up your card. It's actual playable. That's fun. That's gonna be fun. Okay.
Oh yeah. Chat, did any of those cards kind of stick out to you? Anything that you guys were like, whoa, that's really cool?
That Tybalt.
Oh, I meant to say chat. Did it come out as Chad?
Oh, Chad.
The
you
kids
matter
do that
too.
And they run around the house saying chat, 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 and I think they're talking to me.
Well, Chad, do you have any questions for us?
Don't put me on the spot like that.
Okay.
Please. What else are you guys continuing to do? Because I know I miss a lot or don't participate in quite a bit because of my time and stuff. Like, I know you're doing the raffle.
Mm-hmm. It's
What else are you guys doing together for your podcast?
It's also it's understandable. We have a big community, and it's hard to keep track of everybody at the same time. So don't stress about that. So far lately, we're trying to post daily questions. Try to get more like videos in general on our account, and I think that's doing really well. I think
Yeah, I see that from both of you guys quite often.
it's really fun. Um, what else do we have? Do we have anything planned? We have some things we've talked about, but haven't fully established yet.
I have a couple ideas on the idea board over here.
Really?
Yeah, like we said, we're trying to get consistent with the one thing we added to, and also getting adjusted to the new time schedule we have for the podcast. But yeah, we're gonna do maybe some style of games you see on other podcasts that are more centered around Magic.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen the guess the category. It's one of the videos I have. So it's like people do it for sports podcasts. They do it for like Pokemon podcasts, for superheroes podcasts or whatever. But you pick a category. So I would suggest us to do it like Magic related. So my category could be white enchantments, right? And so Kevin would guess a card or ask me a question about my category, or he would be like, "Does Ristic Study fit in your category? In the category?" And I would say no. And we go until we whittle it down to figure out whose category is what.
Do we have a certain amount of questions, a certain amount of attempts?
Yeah, you could do it that way, or I'm watching this one podcast where they do it like pop culture figures, essentially. So it's like each of you have a villain on your head, and so they ask each is my villain a male or a female? And then you have to answer. You have to answer that question, and then you go, "Well, am I this?" And they're like, "No," and then the next person goes. So there's a bunch of different ways you can do it.
Sure.
I've seen that.
Cool.
Yeah. A big part of it is just getting used to the schedule now, which I personally, for me, it's much better.
Oh, it's way better.
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear that.
Thanks.
Well, ooh. I got a 10 rings.
You got what? Oh, are you still opening the bags?
I just opened a pack. It was sitting in front of me, and I opened a 10 ring.
Look at it.
10 rings.
Now you got Chad opening a pack. Look at you. Bad influence.
I do. Or he does.
Well, I had to open a whole pre-release kit. These are going to get opened eventually.
Yeah. Put them on stream, though. No, it's fine.
No, it's fine.
A storm.
Hey.
Oh, what's that? That uncommon hex magic. You got any hex magics? I only pulled one, and I sent that out. Well, I haven't sent out yet. All my giveaway stuff is going out in a couple days.
I'll have to go back through my bulk and see if I have another one, because I know I pulled one out for a deck, and I don't know if I pulled another one or not.
What color is it?
It's red. It's 2 in a red. Believe it's a sorcery.
Yes. Basically a wheel.
It's uncommon.
For yourself, I believe.
Yeah, it's an uncommon. It's like you discard your hand and you exile that many cards, and you can play them until the end of your next turn.
Mm. Oh, I'll look at my cards too, eventually. I need to go through all my sorting.
Yep, I need to put together this Doctor Doom or Loki deck and decide what I'm doing with it.
Yeah, dude.
You're gonna send me the pieces that you don't want. or that you pull out from it when you modify it. Because I will probably want them for my Norman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm just going to buy another Doctor Doom deck to open it for Norman.
Be careful; they're a little overpriced right now.
Yeah, I know.
How much?
I don't remember.
Mine was 90.
I think that's what I paid for mine. That's 13. Yeah, 95 I paid for mine.
Dang.
Yeah.
Well, you could probably have you seen those pictures of is it Costco or Sam's Club where they have the pre-release kits with
Yeah.
with some packs for $90.
That's why I want to live closer to a Costco.
I'll check my Costco and I'll send you one if I find it.
Yeah, just let me
I
know.
have
I can
like 4
send
next to
you
me.
funds.
Yeah. I want to get
That'd be sweet.
the Doctor Doom and the Black Panther one. Wakanda Forever.
I want the Jeskai Captain America one.
Yeah, that's the one Digi plays, right?
Yeah, Digi plays this one in Doom.
He loves it.
It goes
I
crazy.
haven't opened mine yet, but
Fiddle, my child works there, and they keep forgetting to check. Well, you better get on it, because those are probably...
Well, Fiddle, you just got to put a note in their lunch.
Yeah.
So when they go take their lunch break, they know what to go get. While you're getting your Costco hot dog, make sure you stop and check see if they have them.
Yep. Well, is there anything else? Any last words from anybody?
I do want to say earlier in the podcast, when Chad said he caught a 5-inch perch, Daba said, "What are you talking about? That's a perfectly normal size." So shout out to that joke. That was great. I was losing it when I read that during the live.
I'm glad you didn't read that out loud at the time.
Always can count on Daba for that. So thank you, Daba.
Good. I have some last words if we're cutting her off. Be kind. Always be kind. It takes less effort to be an asshole, but be kind.
I don't know. I think it takes a lot of effort to be an asshole and to be angry and purposely be mean.
If not for each other, if not for each other, why are we here?
Agreed.
Yep. 100%. Kind words from Jay.
Well, thank you, Chad, so much for joining us. You've been a longtime friend of both of ours. You're a very supportive person of other people in the community. And we appreciate you for being who you are and appreciate you taking the time for being on the podcast. And just like you said, everybody, make sure you're being kind.
Thank you. And thank you for having me.
Of course. It's been a long time coming. So we're glad to actually have it. So perfect. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining and hanging out with us. We will be on live next week again on Sunday at 4 p.m. MST. So be there, join us. But thank you guys for joining. Appreciate it. And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Have a good night.